prophetic message.
Grand Rising. It's Brooklyn. Come, let's have a conversation. Oh my God, it's Sunday and I was crying. Happy tears and frustration because I'm frustrated because of life. Just things that I know it's coming up. And I feel a change happening. And the change is involving me moving. Even if I'm not planning on it. But I get my dreams and I get my visions. And from what they're saying, yeah, I'm moving. And it's going to be unexpectedly. So there's things I need to get rid of. And it goes from getting my paperwork in order, getting rid of some of the furniture and things, and it made me emotional because I didn't plan on it, and every time I move or make changes I plan, but this, I know a change is coming. I'm not sure when or where. It's just I need to get shit in order. Oh my God, crying on camera. I hate doing that, but that was my frustration. But the tear part earlier, the crying part, was actually happy tears. And happy tears because everything I've ever asked or dreamed about that I ever wanted, I got. When I was little, I wanted to be a teacher. And at that time when I was small, a teacher was like a teacher in school. I'm back. It stopped video. Not sure why. Okay, now I'm sure why. So I need to fast forward. So I'm not supposed to say the other stuff I was going to say and just skip to the juicy stuff. So the juicy stuff is everything I've ever wanted, I got it. A karmic, let me rephrase that. A relationship for love that I used to have. It was truly a love connection. It was just a karmic love connection. Even though it's karmic, it's still a love connection because that's where my energy was at the time. I was karmic behavior. I had my Lilith energy in me, and I found that type of love. Also at the same time, I had a lot of earth angels in my life that I knew I wanted to find someone who would be there for my kids. Now, my ex-husband, he was my earth angel. He wasn't a good husband, but he was a great father. And a lot of times, this can only relate to some people. When it comes to a father figure, a mother figure, when they're young and the kids, they're looking for you to be there. They don't understand the concept of money and responsibility. All they're gonna know is that you weren't there. And he was the type of father that was always there. So he was their emotional support. And back then I was the financial support, which caused a lot of arguments in our relationship. And I felt like I was wearing the pants and he was like, I don't wear a skirt. Like, he wears the pants, I can't wear the pants too. And it caused a lot of problems in our marriage. But neither here or there, he was there for the kids. At the end of the day, that's all they knew. That's all they cared for. So I was the breadwinner and out there making money. After that marriage ended, that's when I prayed that I find somebody for me and not for my kids, because my kids is going to be taken care of. So I didn't want a father figure type of man. I wanted a man specifically for me, and that's what I found. I found a guy who, ended up being, for me, anything that I wanted, my support system. But he was karmic. He was a narcissist. And at the time, that was love. That was the true love, because that was the energy that I was in. The friends that I had in my circle, they were karmic friends. Because, again, I was in that karmic energy. So right now, where I am in my life, I'm started over. I cleared house. I removed attachments. And I'm starting brand new. So, Spirit is saying, what do you want? What do you want to happen? And be careful what you ask us for, because we give you what you want. Which takes me to sit down and really think about what I had and what I want now, because that's the energy that I have to be in to get what I'm asking for. And it's hard. It's hard because you can go up and down a list of what you don't want. And so you don't want to speak about the things that you don't want. You already know what those things are, so you don't want to put them in the universe. You want to speak about the things that you do want. But you got to be careful what you ask for, because it comes in a peculiar way. And if you're not balanced and in tune with universe, then you won't really know what to ask for. Which, that made me frustrated. It made me frustrated and a little aggravated. But I wanted to come and share that with you guys without getting too emotional. That look for your message in my example. I'm not going to tell you what the message is. I normally always do that. But I gave you an example of my life. And it's definitely relatable to whoever's watching this. Just make sure you find the message that fits your life. My name is Brooklyn. I'll holla.
Hey, it's me.